Can I convince you to play Raid Shadow Legends in 2024?
Very well.
If you haven't heard or seen an ad for this game, then I know you're a liar. Because everyone and their grandmother have been exposed to the marketing of this game by now, and a lot of people judge it because of that. But today, I will be showing you why I think it's actually worth playing again in 2024. Raid is currently running one of their biggest events to date called the Asgard Divide, along with 4 legendary champions from Norse mythology. Let's check out the Asgard Divide's promo video to see what we can expect.
Loki.
Please.
My name is Jeff.
Very well. So violent it is. Aren't you fed up with cleaning up the gods' mess? Existing only to fight their battles.
Gotcha, bitch!
As we just saw, Loki just easily won a 1v4, so we can expect him to do this in game, right? To be honest, I don't know yet, because you unlock him by logging into Raid for 7 days between now and October 23rd. And I'm on day 5, so come back in 2 days and I'll let you know.
Okay.
Just kidding, based off of reviews and other videos I've seen about him. He gets high praise from the community, but he's not the only new Norse champion you can get. But before we get into the others, don't be afraid to scan this link on screen at any point during this video. It's not really known what this link will do. It might show you your future, or give you a free car, or turn you into a skinwalker.
Oh, hell no!
But I mean, it will probably just download Raid or something and give you some insane bonuses that are only available via my link, right? Now let's talk about these other new Norse champions that you can also get alongside Loki. So, of course, you have Thor, god of thunder, you have Odin, god of war and death, and you have Freyja, the goddess of love, fertility, beauty, war, death, gold, and magic.
Bullshit?
You can get these other 3 Norse mythology-themed champions via in-game activities. And as part of the Asgard Divide, players can also enter the event dungeon, which is a time-limited dungeon that sees you facing off against enemies and a boss connected to the current event. For this first outing, players will have to test their wits and power against the almighty Odin Fayfather. You can also receive the legendary Sun Wukong for free by using my link and entering the promo code MonkeyKing. This promo code will be available only within the first 72 hours of registering, so make sure to do that before it's too late. Anyone that has ever asked me for my honest opinion of Raid Shadow Legends knows that I genuinely love the character designs and art style of this game. And even though I'm only a level 44, I have come back to this game many times to enjoy this specific aspect of the game. But I never stay for long, mainly due to the main game on this channel taking up all of my time. Also, I struggled to run Raid efficiently on my old school phone, but since they brought it to Steam, it's much easier for me to play again and enjoy the designs to their fullest. But for real, sometimes I will catch myself just mindlessly scrolling through all the different factions and characters and completely ignoring their skills and which ones could actually help with my progression. But if it's your first time here, let me just warn you that my decisions aren't always worth following. For example, I have 6-starred 3 champions so far, which include Fu Shan, Deathless, and a swordsman. Yeah, I don't know. I like to handicap myself as much as possible in these types of games. It also helps me to understand how much you can actually do with the worst character in the game. So don't be mad when my swordsman solos your whole fucking team in arena. Anyway, getting back on topic, to add on to the already cool designs and characters, I'm not sure when they did this, but they added mythical champions that have multiple forms. Just look at how sick some of these are. And this might be cool for some and a turn off for others, but they've also added real-life celebs into the game, like Ronda Rousey and Ninja. And even if you don't like them, you can just
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
I don't know about you, but I'm starting to itch for some real gotcha gameplay, so I'm gonna try my luck to see what I can get from these shards I have saved up here. There's also an event going on that gives you a higher chance of summoning one of these legendary champions of your choice. Once again, I don't really know who's good or not, so I'm just picking the ones that I think look the coolest. So if you're a veteran player that has just so happened to come across this video, please let me know if anything I summon is worth building. Anyway, here we go.
Nice.
Okay, I have to pause the shards for a minute to talk about this absolute tank. I don't care whether or not this guy is good, because I've already decided I will be building him for the sole reason that he takes up half the screen.
Damn, boy, he's thick. That's a thick-ass boy. Damn.
Moving on to the Void Shards, these are basically light and dark scrolls in Summoner's War. A way I like to check if a unit is good or not is by going down to the reviews and seeing how people rank them for specific parts of the game. Makes things a lot easier if you're new to the game. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything above a rare from the Void Shards, but it's okay because a lot of them were new and we still have 5 Sacred Shards left, praying for at least 1 legendary from these. Unlucky, but I am still really happy with Gorgrab. I see this guy a lot in Arena and he's highly rated in the reviews. And I'm getting Loki in 2 days anyway, so I have a lot of champions to build and work on already. I'll give you my honest opinion about Raid's gameplay in 2024. It hasn't really changed that much in terms of visuals, but they've added some content that makes Raid much more appealing in my opinion. I'm not going to go over everything that's new, but some of the newer content I'm referring to is the dungeons and live arena. Live arena is in my opinion the new biggest selling point about Raid. But in order to access this feature you must first reach level 50. Another reason I chose to focus more on Summoner's War than this game is because Raid was missing this feature. I enjoy trying to outsmart my opponents in games like these rather than fighting against the AI. So I can't wait to be able to hop into this game mode at level 50 even though I know I'm going to get crushed. But as far as PvE and progression goes, it's honestly a pretty slow grind, especially if you play the way that I do. So I would highly recommend watching the many guides on YouTube that cover the best and fastest ways to progress in Raid Shadow Legends. And if you need a guild, the door's always open to become a member of the Slick Heads. It's getting a bit lonely in here. Wow, you made it to the end of the video. That must mean you're really considering scanning that QR code and giving Raid a chance. I really have always enjoyed a lot of things about this game, such as the graphics, character designs, and constant updates, but I think now more than ever, it is worth giving Raid a download, especially with all of the free giveaways and the limited time Asgard Divide event going on. And be sure to use code MONKEYKING within the first 72 hours of registering after downloading Raid by using my link. Thank you Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today's video. And if you guys want to see more videos like this one, let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget by clicking my link in the description or scanning the QR code, you will immediately get a huge starter pack with an epic champion Uugo. And you'll get another starter pack after reaching level 15 that includes an epic Fayne. And remember,
It's hard being a slick head.
But it's real being a slick head.